Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hurts trying to get on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Andre Sisco. And the Bengals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther, shot 60. Shot 60. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Ward taken right to the air. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Hurts. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Jerome Baker has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ready, ready.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Back. 19, left, Panther 6, Dragon 60. Come 19, come 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Dose of the hurry up here.
12 yards on the play.
Panther 679 Broncos, Viking 18. 60 by 18, 5 it, bring it. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward now on 3rd down. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
4th down, here's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Easy, 63, back.
Hurts now on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down throw here for Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hold it ready. Viking, Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
6-18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete.
Hawk, 7 range. 70 range. Ready. Jeff, 19, 18. Come 19. Come 19. Steady.
Again, Ward going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? Into the hands of Kittle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Dragon 60.
It's 4th down.
Mustang 19.
They'll throw for it. Got his man, Thomas has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go. Shot.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Ready.
It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
18. Come on. Come on.
1-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 6.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll work against the blitz. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this.
60 Bobcats. 6 Bronco Elite. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
On 4th down, Ward. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
You just get the play off. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless. When they can't execute, it will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go!
Here's Ward. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
18, find it.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10 here. Ward. The left side finds Burden. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. We've set it down from the 37. Hurts on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
63, 73, 73, 73.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
18, Pioneer.
Going now on first down. Ward finds him over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70 step, Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Moore on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
63, 6, Trimmer.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the burst over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. They're running back.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Hurts setting up to throw. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Deputy!
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rucker with the extra point. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
35, Ravens 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Hurts. Took this one down for Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Into the hands of OBJ. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Gain of 15. And the Ravens first down.
Throwing here, Hurts. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Pass it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Got it. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. And this one is launched downfield. is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go. Cougar 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone now. Completes another one to Thomas. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Ravens 13. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
No, set.
On first down, Hurts. He's going deep this time. And they pick him off again. Jack Jones has got it. A lot of space ahead. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room. It's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half? That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Check. Panther. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals blow the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 52, Ravens 13.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Hurts to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's fourth down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
New set of downs from the 37. Hurts on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete on second down. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be third and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense.
To the outside and complete to Kelsey. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Ravens.
And again, here's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hurts throwing again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Hurts yet again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard
Project this is what you want.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 65 cat. 65 cat. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Chased out to his right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Again, Ward going to the air. Yet again, he finds Kittle. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Kelsey's got it right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Henry on 2nd. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hump on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, there you want. Hey, Silver. 63. Out.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 18 Pioneer. Let go.
First and 10 here. Ward. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Stephanie, Cook 19, Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 70, 60 by Panther 11. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead on the final play of the third. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Out. Tiger swamp. Hey, 70.
Hurts now from the gun. Drop this one down for Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. With that catch, he's got the record. He now has more receiving yards in a season than any running back has had before. And he's also now the poster boy forever on the versatility they can bring to an offense.
Yeah, I love that word, Kate, versatility. That's why at the Combine, when we watch these running backs, it's not just that 40 time or old school running back drills. If you're going to be a difference maker in this league, you got to do what this dude's done all year, and that's be an elite pass catcher too.
First down from the 42. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Cut near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
26 more yards.
Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to run with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal. The Bengals.
Hurts looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Go Silver, ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
70. Let's go now. 70 Ranger. Cowboy 8. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. At the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Extra point by Buckner is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 22.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Good. Set. Crowd left. Hey, 73.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd as long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
180. Yeah. Go Silver, ready?
Desperation time here. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their 9th win of the season. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cut 19, go! Hawks, 79 Bronco. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Cougar 19.
23-yard line.
60 Bison, 6 Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. No place to go. Ravens take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Cowboy.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Let's tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 22. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's Hurts. Caught quickly on the slant. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. For the King series, the clock continues to run.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's Henry. Oh man, nothing's wrong again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up too. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
63.
Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's going to have this one down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 12. And the Ravens
They go play fake with Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
a gain of 5. It's 4th down.
the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.